Hi, my name is Sally Peterson and I am a reading specialist. I am a mother and grandmother, and like many people today, we have a multi-generational household. So I have 3 adult children living with me. My oldest is out on his own, but we do have 3 adult children living with us, plus a grandchild who lives with us at least half of the time. And so, like many people today, we are just doing what we can to make it. So I can relate to you in that way. I am like I said, I'm a reading specialist. I am also an adoptive parent who has learned a lot about parenting kids from hard places. And another thing that I do is I do volunteer work working with families that are in the trenches and learning how to become better parents with the kids that we have. So that's a little bit about me. And I graduated from the University of North Texas with a teaching degree, and I am certified in the state of Texas to teach students EC, which is early childhood, through 6th grade, and I am also ESL certified and special education certified. I also have a letters certification, LETRS, and I can't remember at the moment exactly what that stands for, but basically it was a 2-year intensive program in where I learned how to teach kids to read using the science of reading. And I was fortunate to go through that training right before it became the education buzzword. And now all of the states have legislation requiring that schools use the science of reading. Right after I finished that program was when Texas introduced their reading academy that all elementary teachers have to go through and pass a test. I also went through that and passed that test, but I put a lot more value and weight in the letters training that I did, and it is why I'm passionate about what I'm doing and what I want to share. So what am I doing? I left public education, and the reason is that I just don't feel like we were able to do what was best for kids. And there are many, many reasons, and I could get on my soapbox and talk about all of that, but there's plenty of videos out there about the state of public education and how we are failing our teachers and our kids, primarily the kids. But what I decided is that many, many people are fed up with public education, including me. And while I have always been a supporter of public education, I'm still a supporter of public education. I understand that we have gotten to a point where parents are really having to make a hard choice of, do I leave my kids in the schools or do I pull them out? And one of the reasons that a lot of parents don't feel like they can pull their kids out of the schools is because they don't know how to teach. They don't know where to begin. So my thought was that, this really isn't that hard. It's not rocket science. I want to be able to teach parents and empower parents to be able to teach their kids to read at home. And so that is my goal. I also offer reading tutoring, but tutoring can be time consuming, it can be expensive, and in my community, I have a lot of parents that just don't have the time or the money because of they're working, they're trying to survive, they don't have extra money to throw around on, as valuable as tutoring is, they've got to find the time and be able to pay for it. So my thought is, I want to empower you, the parents, to teach your kids to read and to understand what the science of reading is and how to implement it. All right, so if you're interested and want to learn more, like and follow.